The Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Sports. I love the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son. So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Don't miss the UIL Boys Basketball State Tournament, March 12th through 14th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. Welcome to an SHN Sports presentation of Georgetown Eagle basketball. Tonight, the Georgetown Eagles face off against the Glen Grizzlies in the bi-district round of the UIL playoffs. We go live to Vista Ridge High School courtside with Wally Harmon for the call of tonight's game here on SHNSports.com.
And what a way to come in with the Georgetown Marching Band bringing us into the arena here at Vista Ridge High School in Cedar Park, Texas. I'm Wally Harmon on SHN Sports. We're covering Georgetown Eagle basketball here in the playoffs. I got Nathan Height beside me running the board tonight. And what an opportunity tonight for the Eagles. They face a Glen Grizzly team that comes into the ball game 27-6 on the year, 9-3. They finished in district second in 5A Region 3, District 19. Earlier in the year, however, on December 17th, your Georgetown Eagles played at Leander Glenn and came out with a win, 63-56. A couple of things that came out of that game: Georgetown shooting 57% from the field compared to 29% for the Glenn Grizzlies. Georgetown out-rebounded the Grizzlies 35-29, had 7 more assists. The Grizzlies had more steals. They had 11 steals compared to 4 from Georgetown, and they had 1 more block, 4 to the 3 of the Eagles. Three-point shooting was not anybody's friend. The Eagles shot 25% from the three-point line and 31% for the Grizzlies. But more importantly, the score ended up in the favor of the Georgetown Eagles, 63-56. The Eagles come into tonight 22-11 on the year. They finished third in District 18 at 8-4 behind a 12-0 Hutto Hippos and a 9-3 Maynard Mustangs, just in front of the Cedar Creek Eagles at 6-6. More importantly, it's playoff time. The rosters have changed a little bit. Both teams have added in new players, but things don't change on the starting front. But some things do change, and we want to give a shout out to that right away is to the sponsors who are helping bring tonight's Georgetown Eagle basketball broadcast. Minutemen Press of Georgetown, Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair, Ask Morrow, your residential mortgage expert, Morrow from Morrow, Hey Y'all Healthy Vending, the Norbert Flores family, and Dr. Paul Berg family and sports medicine in Georgetown. Tonight on the coin flip, the Georgetown Eagles come in as a designated home team. They'll be wearing the all-white jerseys with the gray lettering and numerals outlined in the navy or royal blue of the Georgetown Eagles. The Glenn Grizzlies will come in wearing, looks like the all-orange uniform with the navy blue accents. They're still in their shoot-around shirts with family on the front as they come to their bench here in the last minute of the pregame. Minutemen Press Georgetown is your one-stop print shop for business cards to signage and now turnkey mailing solutions for flyers, postcards, bulk mailing, and more. Minutemen Press Georgetown can help bring exposure to your business. For more information, visit mmptx.com. And Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. For all your automotive repair and maintenance needs, choose Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. As we focus on your vehicle's quality performance, we also focus on staying close and interacting with our community. Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair is the best of Georgetown. It can be found online at georgetownautorepair.com or next to Mel's Lone Star Lanes in Georgetown. Take a quick time out, enjoy the national anthem here in the stadium, and be back with the start of the ball game in just a moment.
I'd like to welcome you to tonight's I-District playoff game between the Georgetown Eagles and the Leander Glenn Grizzlies. But before getting to the main event, we'd like to honor our nation by the playing of our national anthem. If you please rise, remove your headwear, we appreciate it.
Way to kick off the broadcast tonight with the playing of our national anthem. We give a special shout out to all our servicemen and women across the United States and foreign lands protecting us and our rights here in Freedoms here at home in the United States. The starting lineups for the teams tonight involved for the Glen Grizzlies. Starting out will be a 5'9 senior, number 1, Drew McGuire. A 5'10 sophomore, number 4, Trey Leak. A 6'2 junior, number 5, Jalen Thompson. A 6'2 senior, number 20, Jarvis Henderson. And a 6'5 senior, number 24, David Craw. But more importantly for your Georgetown Eagles, the starting lineup stays in succession of how we've had it most of the year. At wing, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Cade Lachlan. At guard, running the point for the Eagles, a 5'11 senior, number 3, Garrett Campbell. At wing, a 6'2 senior, number 10, Chance Teeley. Forward, a 6'1 senior, number 20, Dalton Kyle. And man in the middle of the lane to start it out will be the 6'6 junior, the post, number 30, Landry Woods. See, still looking for your Grizzlies to come out of their warm-ups to verify what uniforms they'll be wearing. The Eagles will be going left to right across your mind's eye view in the first half. Continuing on, Dr. Paul Berg, Family Sports Medicine at Georgetown. Georgetown Eagle broadcast coverage on SHN Sports is made possible in part by Dr. Paul Berg, Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. Go Eagles. Matthew Morrow, your residential mortgage expert. Borrow from Morrow. Our family, your future, our focus. For your mortgage needs, remember Matt Morrow. Borrow from Morrow. For more information, visit borrowfrommorrow.com. NMLS 464148. The Norbert Flores family supports the Georgetown Eagles, and a shout out to Cade, Aaron, and Landry. Go Eagles from the Norbert Flores family. And hey y'all, Healthy Vending. Does your company or school supply vending machines for your employees and or students? Hey y'all, Healthy Vending, a Georgetown-based company, provides a healthier alternative to vending. Hey y'all offers healthy and delicious snacks, drinks, and meals. Check out our website at heyyallvending.com. Hey Y'all Vending is a proud supporter of Georgetown ISD Athletics. And we'll get ready for the jump ball. Here it'll be Landry Woods and David Craw of the Grizzlies in the middle. And the pump fake from the official gets both men off the ground. He'll reset and go again. Tip is up. Craw wins the double tip into the hands of Henderson. Back to Thompson. Jalen Thompson now left wing into the hands of McGuire. Man-to-man defense early on for the Eagles. Craw has it right elbow, hands it to Thompson, cutting around. He backs it out to McGuire. Now over to Leak. Leak has it into the hands of Henderson, left wing. Looking for a cutter, he hits Thompson. Now back to McGuire, left baseline. Tries to drive, ball slapped away. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Garrett Campbell. Good defense by the senior point guard. Garrett Campbell knocks it out, but off of Campbell. And so the Grizzlies will reset in front of the Eagle bench. 7:34 left in the first half. No score so far. First possession here for the Grizzlies. McGuire left wing. Leak has it. Leak holds it there against Lachlan. Now he'll go up top to Craw. Peels off the screen. Now to McGuire up top. Henderson left side into the hands of Thompson. Thompson holds it left wing. A lot of movement from the Grizzly offense. Man-to-man coverage. Now Henderson drives all the way to the baseline. Throws it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound Campbell. Here come the Eagles. Skip pass over to Woods on the right wing, but knocked out of bounds by Thompson. Tries to save it. Stepped on the sideline. So the Eagles will reset in front of the Grizzly bench. Nice look on the pass there from Campbell to Woods, but just tipped by Thompson. Campbell has it, right wing extended. He'll reset the offense for the Eagles. It looks like we're in a 2-3 zone. The Grizzly defense starting out. Campbell right wing to Teeley. He looks there, back up top Campbell. He'll go left wing into the hands of Lachlan. Lachlan sets, hits Dalton Kyle. Free throw line, jumper, no good. Rebound battled for. Henderson saves it. Thompson saves it into the hands of Craw. Back to Thompson. Here come the Grizzlies after the rebound, pushing it down. McGuire left baseline. No call on the travel there. Took a couple of steps. Gets it back to Thompson, the point guard. Thompson handles the rock for the Grizzlies. Brings it top of the key. Resets the offense. Pass to the right wing to Leak. Knocked out of bounds by Cade Lachlan. Good defense by Cade there. Lachlan beats the pass. Knocks it out of bounds. And the Grizzlies are forced to reset in front of the Georgetown bench again. Inbounds to Leak. Leak will dribble to the left wing. Covered there by Lachlan. He'll drive left baseline to the block. Throw it up. Blocked by Teely, but they're going to call the foul on Lachlan. Adelson Leak to the free throw line. That's going to be Lachlan's first personal foul, first team foul for the Eagles. And Leak to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 6:16 left in the first quarter. First free throw by Leak is up and good. 1-0. The Grizzlies strike first here early on in the ball game. Leak with the ball. Ready's at the free throw line. Fires away. Knocks it down for the 2-point lead for the Glen Grizzlies. Pressure now being applied on the inbounds. Kyle has it back to Campbell. Campbell will dribble up. Skip pass back left side to Kyle. He'll get across the timeline. Down to Landry Woods on the left baseline. He'll hold there. Looking for a cutting Lachlan. Gets it to him. Elbow extended. Now to Teely at the top of the key to a cutting Kyle. He'll throw it up over his head. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's got to be knocked out of bounds off of Dalton Kyle. And the Grizzlies will get the ball back, leading by 2 with 5:55 left in the first quarter. Inbound into the hands of Thompson. Thompson will push it across the timeline, head it to Leak, and he'll go to the top of the key. Set the offense. Left wing, Thompson looks for the screen from Crawl. Dribbles up top. Now kicks it to Henderson. Henderson holds there. Now right wing into the hands of Leak. He'll go screen. Baseline Leak. He'll stop pop from about 8. Rattle it in. And Leak has all 4 points for the Grizzlies early on. And a 4-point lead with 5:30 left in the first quarter. Landry Woods down wide open. And Kane Lachlan for the layup. The first 2 points of the ballgame for the Eagles. Cuts the lead to 2, 4-2. Here early on at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter. Nice read by Woods there to find a cutting Lachlan wide open for the layup. Thompson back across. Leak has it left wing. He dribbles against Teely. He'll stop, fake the three-pointer, picks up his dribble. Now he's guarded tightly. Throws the ball over to McGuire. Top of the key. He'll reset the offense. Dribble. Now hands it to Thompson right wing. Thompson will dribble over the screen to the free throw line. Kicks it back to Henderson. Now left wing to McGuire. He drives into the left elbow and throws up a wild runner off the backboard. No good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Garrett Campbell. Here he comes across the timeline right wing. All the way down. Drives in. Ball blocked. Campbell goes to the ground. Outlet pass from Henderson to McGuire. He's going to be called for the travel. That's a good call there as he tries to get the ball. Tries to come to a stop. Takes one too many steps. And it'll be a turnover on the Grizzlies. That'll bring Aaron Bazell into the ballgame for the Georgetown Eagles. 6'3 junior, number 5, Aaron Bazell replaces Dalton Kyle here in the lineup with 4:39 left in the first quarter. 4-2, the Grizzlies lead it early on in the ball game. Lachlan across the timeline into the hands of Bazell. He'll dribble to the free throw line and then back it out, reset the offense. It looks like we've switched to a man defense now for the Grizzlies. He dribbles against Henderson. Right wing Lachlan has it. Up top, Teely fakes the three-pointer. He'll drive all the way in. Nice fake pass. Teely with the fingertip layup. Nice little scoop there. Teely knocks it down, ties the score at 4. Grizzlies back across the timeline. Leak has it. Now to Henderson. Thompson. Thompson has it top of the key. Double screen up top from Henderson and Craw. He drives in, kicks it out to Leak. He'll fire the left baseline three-pointer. Air ball. Craw gets a rebound over the top of Woods. They'll reset the offense. Craw up top. Gives it to McGuire. He'll back it out and reset the offense for the Grizzlies. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Now Thompson has it on the left side near the half-court stripe. He'll dribble to the middle of the court. Calling out a new offense is Coach Harkless of the Glen Grizzlies. Thompson dribbles to the right wing off the screen for McGuire. He'll try to drive into the right elbow. A runner all the way in. They're going to give him continuation from the elbow all the way in. This is not the NBA, but they gave Henderson the continuation. Or Thompson. He gets the layup. The foul on Garrett Campbell is whistled. That's his first, team second on the Eagles. And in comes Joseph Waring, number 21. For the Eagles. Off the bench, the first substitute of the ballgame for the Glen Grizzlies will be a 5'9 junior, number 11, Robbie Marshall, as Thompson knocks down the bonus free throw in the old-fashioned three-point play. 7-4 lead, 3-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Campbell jumps up in the air, throws the ball away. Henderson with a steal. He drives all the way into the block, throws up a runner, no good. And the rebound knocked off the hands. Henderson and Crawl love to go up high, and the Eagles not bodying up, and the ball knocks out of bounds off the Glen Grizzlies inbound underneath their own bucket, but a travel by Thompson. He gets the ball, takes a couple steps before he dribbles. Whistled for the turnover. Eagles get the ball back at the 3:23 mark of the first quarter, down by 3, 7-4. Campbell dribbles across the timeline. Thiele on the left baseline. Now he dribbles up to the wing. Up top he finds Waring. Waring looks there. He's being covered by Marshall. But out of Woods, back up top to Bazell, top of the key. He'll drive on Leak, spin, middle of the lane, a little 8-foot floater, and Bazell knocks that down. His first 2 of the game, cuts it back to a 1-point lead for the Grizzlies, 7-6, with 2:55 left in the quarter. Thompson quickly across the timeline for the Grizzlies, but he slows it down, sets up the offense for Coach Harkless. He'll get a high screen from Marshall, dribbles to the right wing, backs it back out against Campbell. Now he'll drive, push off, they'll call it there on Thompson. Great defense by Garrett Campbell. That calls the offensive player control foul. First foul on Thompson, and that'll bring Jace Knight into the ballgame for the Eagles. The 6'5 junior forward, number 25, checks into the ballgame, replacing Landry Woods. 7-6 your score with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Campbell dribbles across the timeline, gets the cutting Bazell up to the rim and through 2 Grizzlies. Craw and Thompson couldn't stop him. Bazell with 4 quick points off the bench. And the Eagles get their first lead of the ballgame, 8-7 at the 2:20 mark in the first quarter. Leak dribbles, hands it to Thompson, left wing. He'll dribble off the screen to the top, now back to the left wing. He drives all the way in to about an 8-foot floater, and he knocks it down. Thompson with his 5th point of the ballgame takes the lead back for the Grizzlies, 9-8. Thiele has it timeline back to Campbell. He'll get across the center court stripe, middle of the court. Hits Jace Knight on the right wing. Knight dribbles in, stops middle of the lane, a little left-handed floater up off the rim, no good. Into the hands of Thompson, he'll push it. Marshall left wing, he'll fire a quick 3. Air ball into the hands of Henderson. He gets the rebound, puts it up, and it's good. Henderson got the free ball, air ball, and puts it back in. 11-8 now. The Grizzlies lead the ballgame by 3. Bazell gets it back on the breakout. Not any, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound into the hands of Henderson. Thompson pushes it back quickly. Marshall will fire another 3 ball from the left wing. It's an air ball. This one's rebounded by Jace Knight. Bazell gets the ball. He'll dribble up. He's fouled. No call there. Gets it to Garrett Campbell. Then Campbell punched from behind by Marshall. Tries to punch the ball out from behind. Reacher out. And ends up punching Campbell. And that'll be Marshall's first personal foul. First team foul for the Grizzlies. And a substitution off the bench for the Grizzlies. Number 33, Matthew Turner. He checks in for the first time, replacing David Craw for the Grizzlies. Campbell has the ball across the timeline. Now they're going to back into the 2-3 defense are the Grizzlies. Waring on the right wing. Bazell on the left wing. Campbell has it at top of the key. Waring right wing. Gets it down to Knight on the right baseline. Back up top to Campbell. Now back to the baseline. Down low to Knight. At the block, he posts up on Turner. He's pushed. Tries to save it inbounds into the hands of Thompson. Thompson pushes it all the way up the court. Marshall now back to Henderson. Almost is still there. Leak will drive in all the way in. Floater up off the glass. He'll get the bucket and the foul. The basket is good. The foul on Bazell gets called for the block. That'll be his first personal, 3rd team foul on the Eagles. And at 41 seconds left in the first quarter, Grizzlies extend the lead to 5, 13-8, with an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play here as Leak heads to the free throw line for the free throw opportunity. So far, he's 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3. Extends the lead now to 6, 14-8. Dalton Kyle back in, replacing Garrett Campbell. Eagles inbound the ball with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Dalton Kyle dribbles across the timeline. He's double teamed. Henderson knocks it loose into the hands of Leak. He'll dribble down. Foul on the floor as he tried to get it to Henderson. Bazell still on the floor, and he's bleeding. He got hit over there when he got double teamed. No call by the officials, and now all of a sudden the medical professional officials want to take care of it. Here come the training staff as Bazell bleeds over on the far sideline. The foul goes to Waring. His first and Eagle team 4th here in the first quarter. How there was not a foul called when Bazell was double teamed and hit from behind in the head. He lays on the court now on the sideline. About mid-court, being tended to by the training staff. Blood coming from, I believe, his nose area. Grizzlies quickly want to get out and run with this one, and they find themselves leading by 6 early on. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And now here comes the training staff member from, looks like Vista Ridge or Glenn, checking on Bazell. They've got a towel over, trying to stop the bleeding from Bazell. They'll help him up. Both teams have huddled up as they wait for the medical staff to tend to Aaron Bazell. Tonight's Georgetown Eagle broadcast playoff game brought to you by Minute Mint Press of Georgetown, Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair, Matt Morrow, your residential mortgage expert, borrow from Morrow, Hey Y'all Healthy Vending, the Norbert Flores family, and Dr. Paul Berg Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. Now the referees come over. They're saying something to the coaches as the team still huddle, as Bazell is helped from the floor, holding towel and ice on his face. And now they're cleaning blood up off of the floor. Lachlan will check back into the ballgame, replacing Bazell. They're going to have to make sure all the blood is cleaned up by specifications, rules, and procedures by UIL set forth with blood exposure on the court. So they're treating it with chemicals as one of the Georgetown coaches goes over to help as well to make sure the floor is clean properly. So Bazell checks out of the ballgame. He sits on the end of the Eagle bench. Lots of pressure being applied there to the front of his facial area, I believe it is nose. As Bazell, as soon as he got across the timeline, he was double teamed, knocked to the ground, and immediately was bleeding from his nose. The Grizzlies pushed it up court. Waring called for the blocking foul against Leak, but it was on the floor. So the Grizzlies will have the ball up underneath their own bucket to inbound with 28.72 seconds left in the first quarter. And a 6-point lead, 14-8. And the medical staff still trying to clean up the floor. Where Aaron Bazell went down and was bleeding from his face. Hopefully Aaron is all right. They're putting lots of pressure over there in his nose. I don't see Bazell out for the game unless he received any type of concussion or any broken bone, but he is a tough young man, so I expect to see him back, even if it's with cotton swabs in his nose to keep the bleeding from coming down. But the game's still held on a pause while the training staff tries to get the floor cleaned appropriately. The bi-district round tonight here hosted by Vista Ridge. The winner of this ball game will face off against the winner of Huntsville and Waller. Two teams out of District 19 and 20. And earlier I said District 19 for the Glen Grizzlies. It's District 17 here on the UIL bracket I'm looking at. So tonight you have the Glen Grizzlies, the runner-up in District 17, against the third-place team of District 18, the Georgetown Eagles. Other games going on tonight. Manor and Weiss are playing. Manor, the runner-up in 18. Weiss, the third-place team in District 17. Hutto takes on Pflugerville-Conley. Hutto 31-3 on the year, 12-0 in district. The district champions out of District 18. Taking on the fourth-place team out of District 17, the Pflugerville-Conley Cougars. Inbound, we're back into play. Marshall has it right wing. He tries to dribble, and now he'll hand it to Leak. Leak will reset up top with 23 seconds. 23 seconds left in the first period. The Eagles in a 2-3 zone. Clay Thomas into the ballgame for the first time here for the Eagles. During all of that stall. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Leak has it up top, gets a high screen from Henderson. Hits Marshall right wing. He traveled, no call. Gets it back to Leak right wing. He floater off the glass, up and good. And that's the buzzer. Doesn't go off, but the whistle blown as Leak knocks down his 9th point of the quarter to lead the Grizzlies and make it an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. 16-8 over the Georgetown Eagles. Leak with 9 points to lead all scores of the ball game. 5 for Thompson of the Grizzlies and 2 for Henderson. Your Eagles, 2 for Lachlan, 2 for Thiele, and 4 for Bazell. Looks like we'll go with Lachlan, Campbell, Thomas, Kyle, and Landry Woods to start the second quarter for the Eagles. Minuteman Press Georgetown is your one-stop print shop. From business cards to signage and now turnkey mailing solutions for flyers, postcards, bulk mailing, and more. Minuteman Press Georgetown can help bring exposure to your business. For more information, visit mmPTX.com. And Georgetown Eagles broadcast coverage on SHN Sports is made possible in part by Dr. Paul Berg, Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. And the Norbert Flores family supporting the Georgetown Eagles. And they give a shout out to Kate Lachlan, Aaron Bazell, and Landry Woods. Go Eagles. The Eagles have the ball to start the second quarter. Inbound into the hands of Garrett Campbell. The 2-3 zone being started out on defense by the Grizzlies. Thomas back up top to Campbell. Now right wing Thomas. He'll get it to Dalton Kyle. He drives all the way to the left block. Left-hand runner off the backboard is good for Dalton Kyle. His first 2 of the game. Cuts it back to a 6-point lead, 16-10. Number 10 into the ball game for the Grizzlies. During the timeout, that'll be R.J. Scarlett, his first action of the game for the Grizzlies. Thompson looks to drive left wing, and he does. Throws the ball up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Henderson. Woods helps him up as he went to the ground. Thompson forced that one, and it turned over to the Eagles. Kyle has it quickly. Lachlan up top, Kyle. Campbell left wing, fakes the 3, drives all the way in, around a man, up off the backboard, around Turner, goes to the ground. No foul call, but Campbell knocks it down, his first 2, and now a 4-point lead now for the Grizzlies, 16-12 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. 4 quick points for the Eagles, cut the lead in half. They're back in the man-to-man defense. Lachlan covers Scarlett up top. He dribbles right wing, now Kyle, they switch on the screen. Thompson drives into the left wing, gives it back to Marshall up top, right wing into the hands of Scarlett. Scarlett holds there, he'll dribble back up top, reset the Grizzly offense. Left wing into the hands of Thompson. Thompson dribbles, now up top to Henderson. He's looking for Turner, posted up low, gets it to a cutting Marshall, back up to Henderson. He drives in, loses it, gets it back. Left wing, left baseline. Thompson will fire the 3. Rebound Henderson. He goes up, throws it up off the backboard, no good. And now a foul called. Woods had position. Turner went over the top of him. He doesn't like that call, but they called Turner for the foul. First personal foul for Turner, second team foul. Lachlan has the ball. Across the timeline into the hands of Landry Woods. Back to Lachlan. He'll reset the offense. Drives all the way in. He's not cut off. Throws it up. Off the backboard. Good. Fouled by Henderson. Count the bucket, and Lachlan will go to the free throw line. The foul on number 20. Henderson, his first personal foul, third team foul. More importantly, the lead cut to 2 now, 16-14. And Lachlan a chance to make it a 1-point game with the bonus free throw. Lachlan fires away. Off the rim, no good. Rebound chased down. Woods can't save it as he gets to the sideline, out of bounds. The Grizzlies get the ball back, leading by 2 with 6:05 left here in the first half. 16-14. Glenn leads it. Scarlett has the ball. He'll dribble it up across the timeline to the right side. Man-to-man defense being played by the Eagles here in the second quarter. Turner has it the right elbow. Hands it to Thompson. Top of the key. He'll fire a 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Klay Thomas. He'll bring it up across the timeline, left wing. Back up top to Campbell. Reset the offense, right wing Lachlan. Looking for Kyle, posted up against the smaller Scarlett. Doesn't get it to him. Now up top to Campbell. He'll drive on Marshall all the way in, and he'll be fouled on the way to the hoop. Marshall doesn't agree with that, but he gets whistled for his second personal foul as he hacks Campbell. 14 foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Campbell was driving into the hoop for the layup. The Eagles are going to have to inbound the ball under their own bucket. Marshall comes out of the ball game with his second foul. Trey Leak checks back into the ballgame for the Grizzlies. Woods now to Lachlan. Thomas around to Campbell on the left baseline. He drives in, back out, now drives in, kicks it. Dalton Kyle left baseline, wide open three-pointer. Dalton Kyle knocks it down. You hear the crowd reaction. 5 points in the second quarter, and that'll give the Eagles another lead, 17-16. A 1-point lead with 5:10 left in the half. Crowd from Georgetown starting to get into it. Student body turning out, making some noise for their Eagles. Henderson right wing, up top to Leak. Leak will dribble, waiting for the offensive play to be called. Now gets it in the hands of Scarlett, left wing. Scarlett back to Leak. Leak has it midway between the three-point stripe and the midcourt stripe. He travels there, no call as he puts it on the floor after 2 steps. Gets it to Thompson, left wing. He'll dribble in baseline. Stop, pop on the left block, no good. Turner goes up, gets the rebound. Lachlan with the block out, but they're going to call the blocking foul. They said he didn't go into it until he got up in the air. So the foul will be on Cade Lachlan. That'll be his second personal, team 5th foul for the Eagles at the 4:33 mark. Joseph Waring will come in as well as Chance Teeley, replacing Thomas and Lachlan on the floor for the Eagles. So you have Landry Woods, Dalton Kyle, Chance Teeley, Joseph Waring, and Garrett Campbell on the floor for your Eagles. Grizzlies go to inbound. They get it to Henderson. He pushes off, blocked from behind by Teeley, into the hands of Leak. He'll back up. NBA three-pointer from the left wing. Up, no good. Battle for the rebound. They're going to call the foul on Chance Teeley for a push against Henderson. Teeley whistled for the foul, his first. Team 6 now for the Eagles. Inbound by the Grizzlies. Leak on the right wing. Into the hands of Thompson. He'll drive right baseline. Dribble behind his back. Cut. Left block. Throw it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Turner. No one block it out. Coach Harkless across the midcourt stripe wanting the timeout. The official finally calls it after it's already been inbounded. But they'll award the timeout anyway. The Grizzlies take the lead back, 18-17. And get the quick timeout. Coach Harkless calling the new defensive set for the Grizzlies. Georgetown Eagle basketball playoff brought to you by the Minutemen Press Georgetown. Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. Matt Morrow, your residential mortgage expert. Borrow from Morrow. Hey y'all, Healthy Vending. The Norbert Flores family and Dr. Paul Berg Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. Super appreciative of all our sponsors of Georgetown Eagle basketball and Georgetown ISD athletics here on SHN Sports. Woods, Kyle, Teeley, Campbell, and Waring for the Eagles. McGuire back in along with Leak, Thompson, Henderson, and Krall, the starting 5 for the Grizzlies. Eagles get it across the timeline. Waring has it now right side to Garrett Campbell. Stops at the three-point wing. Now he'll give it to Teeley. He'll go back up top for the Eagles. Reset. Left wing to Waring. Now Dalton Kyle on the left baseline. He'll get it to Campbell, left wing. Looks for a cutting Teeley. Now he'll dribble. Now to Teeley on the right wing. Teeley holds there. Up top, Dalton Kyle. Waring, left wing. He'll fire the three-pointer. Joseph Waring knocks down his first three-pointer of the game. And the Eagles take a 2-point lead, 20-18 with 3:33 left in the first half. Nice shot by Waring. Grizzlies back down. Thompson has the ball, left wing, up top to Krall. Krall holds there, right wing into the hands of Leak. Leak gets a screen, dribbles up top, gives it to Henderson. Now McGuire has it left wing, dribbles up top, back to Krall. Krall holds there, looks for a cutter, missed him, wide open was Leak. Gives it to Thompson. Right wing, he'll dribble in, now back out, top of the key, reset the offense. Man-to-man defense for the Eagles. Thompson dribbles in, stops and pops from about 10 feet, and gets the kind roll. His first 2 of the second quarter, and a tie ball game now, 20-20. Teeley gets the inbound pass, dribbles middle of the court, now to Waring, across to Campbell, now to Woods at the free throw line. He loses it, gets it back, now into the hands of Waring. Now to Teeley on the right baseline, fakes the 3, looks to dribble, now kicks it back out to Waring. Campbell up top. He'll back it out. Reset against the man-to-man defense by the Grizzlies. Now they'll call their 2-3 defense. Coach Harkless backs them off into the zone. Campbell dribbles up towards the left side, now the middle of the court. Left wing into the hands of Thiele. Dalton Kyle, left baseline. Back to Campbell, left wing. Back to Thiele, left baseline. Fakes the three. He drives all the way in. Puts up a runner, but he's fouled out here on the floor. It'll be on McGuire. That'll be McGuire's first personal foul. 15 foul. And that'll send the Eagles. They'll inbound the ball underneath their own bucket. 20-20. The score's tied up with 2:12 left in the first half. Waring set to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Gets it to a cutting Thiele. Kicks it back out to Campbell, left wing. He holds there. Now he dribbles in, and he goes up against two Grizzlies, knocked down to the ground. But he'll get some free throws out of this one. Garrett Campbell will go to the free throw line. The foul call. It'll be on number 4, Leak. That'll be Leak's first personal foul. They're saying 17 fouls. One of those fouls does include the player control earlier in the half. Campbell knocks down the free throw. His first free throw opportunities of the night. First one is good. A 1-point lead now for the Eagles, 21-20. With 2:05 left here in the first half. Kyle and Thiele fall back as Campbell fires away and knocks down the second free throw. A 2-point lead for the Eagles, 22-20. As Thompson comes up to the midcourt line. Now he'll cross over center of the court against the zone defense now being played by the Eagles. Right wing, right baseline. McGuire fires the three. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be the way of the Eagles as Henderson knocks it out of bounds. Eagles get the ball, go to inbound. Waring will inbound it. He'll get it into Woods. Back to Waring. Waring will set there, and he'll dribble up against McGuire. He's double teamed. Ball knocked out of bounds, but off of Leak. Eagles will inbound in front of the Grizzly bench with 1:40 left here in the first half, and a 2-point lead for the Eagles, 22-20. Campbell has it up top off the inbound pass from Waring against the 2-3 zone. Kyle has it on the left baseline. Back to Campbell. Now Waring quickly around the top of the key. Right wing into the hands of Thiele. Skip past Campbell. Down low to Dalton Kyle. He'll hit Woods at the left elbow. The jumper up, in and out. No good. Rebound Thompson. Here come the Grizzlies. He'll dribble across the timeline. Ball taken away. Now he fights for it. Gets it back. Battle around. Crawl has it top of the key. Right wing into the hands of Henderson. Henderson up top to McGuire. He'll reset. Fake the three. Now fake it. Dribble back out. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the first half. Henderson has it now. Thompson has it now. Left wing, he'll dribble, back it out. Coach Harkless calling the offense. He gets a screen from Crawl. Dribbles to the top of the key against Landry Woods. Now backs up, looks to drive. Drives in, left elbow, kicks it to Leak. Left baseline three-pointer. He fires it in and out. No good. Rebound Landry Woods. 48 seconds left. The Eagles get it. Across the timeline. Kyle has it. Now to Waring. Left wing into the hands of Campbell. They'll slow the offense down now against the matchup. The man-to-man defense by the Grizzlies. Thiele has it left baseline. He dribbles all the way in. A running layup off the backboard. Good. Chance Thiele with the nice runner. Extends the lead to 4. 24-20 with 25 seconds left in the half. Thompson has it right wing. He'll back it out near the midcourt stripe. Reset the offense for the Grizzlies in the last 20 seconds of the half. Leak has it left baseline. He'll fire the three off the rim. No good. Rebound Henderson. He goes up, tries to get rid of it. McGuire chases it down. 10 seconds left. He saves it up top to Thompson. Thompson at the top of the key. He'll dribble in. Free throw line. Stop. Pop off the back of the iron. No good. Crawl over the back of Campbell. No call. Thiele fires a half-court shot at the buzzer. It's no good. But we go to half with the Eagles leading by 4, 24-20. Not sure how Crawl didn't get called for the over-the-back foul there. Good job by Garrett Campbell to get position. But the Eagles take the halftime lead, 24-20. After a slow start in the first quarter, down large at the end of the first quarter by 8. What a turnaround for the Eagles in the second quarter. It's going to be a silent timeout here. Going to get some stats straightened out. Be back for the second half. We've got 10 minutes on the board, 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the halftime here of the playoff game. Be right back with more SHN Sports coverage of Georgetown Eagle basketball. We come back here to Vista Ridge High School. We're at halftime, 24-20. The Eagles lead it by 4 over the Glen Grizzlies here in the bi-district game. Scoring in the first quarter for the visiting Glen Grizzlies. 9 points in the half. Let's get the player names. Give them all kinds of credit we can. Trey Leak had 9 points. 7 for Jalen Thompson. 2 for Jarvis Henderson. And 2 points for Matthew Turner for the Grizzlies. They're 20 points at half. What a job on defense for the Eagles in the second quarter, only allowing 4 points to the Grizzlies after allowing 16 in the first quarter. So a great turn on defense for the Eagles. They are scoring 4 points for Cade Lachlan, 4 points for Garrett Campbell, 4 points for Chance Teeley, 5 for Dalton Kyle, 4 for Aaron Bazell, and 3 for Joseph Waring. For the 24 points. So 8 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second for the Eagles, 16 in the first quarter for the Grizzlies, and only 4 in the second quarter, thanks to good Eagle defense. The foul situation, no one really in foul trouble except for number 11 for the Grizzlies, Robbie Marshall. He picked up 2 fouls there in the first half, but McGuire has 1, Leak has 1, Thompson has 1, Henderson has 1, and Matthew Turner has 1 personal foul. Cade Lachlan has 2 personals for the Eagles, 1 for Garrett Campbell, 1 for Chance Teeley, and 1 for Aaron Bazell and Joseph Waring. We have not seen Aaron Bazell back in the ballgame since he went down with a bloody nose. He is back on the bench. Starting lineups here in the second quarter. It's going to be the same starting lineup for your Eagles. Cade Lachlan, Garrett Campbell, Chance Teeley, Dalton Kyle, and Landry Woods. For the Grizzlies, they'll have the ball to start the third quarter. And it's going to be their starting lineup of McGuire, Leak, Thompson, Henderson, and Craw. 24-20, Eagles lead it by 4 as the Grizzlies inbound. Leak will bring it across the timeline from the backcourt. Top of the key, man-to-man defense for the Eagles. Leak drives in, kicks it out to McGuire, right baseline. He'll fire a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound to Leak. He'll kick it back out to McGuire, right wing. He'll drive in, try to throw up a runner against Woods, no good. Rebound Craw, he goes up strong. Gets the putback for the first 2 of the second half. That'll be Craw's first 2 points of the ball game. 24-22. Eagles lead by 2. Pressure being applied full court. Campbell gets it across the timeline, but out of the reach of Lachlan. Thompson with the steal. Here come the Grizzlies right down the middle of the lane. He tries to hit it. Leak and Craw kind of split on him right when he threw the pass. Out of bounds, turnover to the Grizzlies. And Coach Campbell's got to call a quick 30-second timeout early here in the third quarter with 7:17 left in the third quarter. Didn't like something he saw there. He's going to slow it down, reset. And take the quick timeout. Does your company or school supply vending machines for your employees and or students? Hey Y'all Healthy Vending, a Georgetown-based company, provides a healthier alternative to vending. Hey Y'all offers healthy and delicious snacks, drinks, and meals. Check out our website at heyyallvending.com. Hey Y'all Vending is a proud supporter of Georgetown ISD Athletics. And the Norbert Flores family supports the Georgetown Eagles. And give a special shout out to Cade Lachlan, Aaron Bazell, and Landry Woods. Go Eagles! Eagles inbound the ball after the 30-second timeout. Campbell has it. Skip pass right side to Lachlan. He gets across the timeline. He's doubled up. Gets it down to Dalton Kyle on the right wing. He's bottled up. Now kicks it up top to Campbell. Campbell covered there by Leak. Man-to-man defense for the Grizzlies. Picks up his dribble. Down low to Teeley. Teeley bodies up. Now spin. Drives in. Off the backboard. No good. Tipped out into the hands of McGuire. Leak drives down. Runs over Dalton Kyle. And that'll be an offensive foul. Player control foul. Great job by Dalton Kyle to get back on defense. Set up on the block and draw the personal foul. Second foul for Leak. And the Eagles get the ball back, leading by 2, 24-22 at the 6:50 mark of the third quarter. Woods has it, gets it now to Lachlan across the timeline. Left baseline is Kyle. Back to Lachlan, now up top Campbell. He'll dribble, kick it to Thiele on the right wing. Thiele will hit Woods, top of the key. Campbell left wing, holds there, looking to set up. Now kicks it right side to Kyle. Kyle hits Thiele, top of the key. He'll dribble in, now spin, left block, runner, layup off the glass. Left-handed, Chad Thiele knocking it down. His first 2 of the second half. And 26-22, Eagles lead it by 4, 6-10, 6:15 left in the third quarter. Thompson across the timeline, backs it out, hands it to Leak on the right wing. He'll get a screen, now Crawl falls back. He'll stop and pop a 14-footer. Leak knocks that down. Nice shot there. First 2 points of the second half for Leak. And it cuts it back to a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Woods skip pass down to Thiele. Right block, pump fake, and the left-handed teardrop is in and good for Thiele. He got Thompson up in the air. Thiele's 4th point of the half extends the lead back to 4, 28-24. Eagles lead it at 5:45 mark of the third quarter. Leak across the timeline to Thompson now on the left side. He'll dribble up top, right wing Leak. Leak will look to drive, lowers the shoulder, drives into the right block, up off the backboard, and kisses it off the glass and in. Woods has it, center of the court. Dribble across the timeline. He'll stop, pick it up, and back to Campbell. 2-point lead for the Eagles. Thiele, right wing. He fakes, drives into the block, spins, tries to put it up. Blocked by Crawl. Thompson gets it. He'll come up across the timeline. Trying to draw a foul, stopping and popping. Now he goes down to the right block, kicks it out to Leak. Leak to the free throw line. Flat, no good. Off the rim, no good. Lachlan tips it to Thiele. And the Eagles have the ball in a 2-point lead, 28-26, with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Thiele has the ball. Undercut by Thompson as he tries to come down. And the official calls the travel. Thiele not able to take an extra step there. Is he unable to just set his feet as Thompson undercut him. Turnover for the Eagles. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. 28-26, Eagles lead it by 2. Thompson gets the inbound pass from Leak. He'll dribble it up slowly in the backcourt across the timeline, middle of the court. He hits Crawl at the free throw line. Crawl holds there, hits it to Henderson. He traveled, no call there. Up top, McGuire spins it around, left wing, left baseline to Leak. Down low to Crawl. Crawl on the left block, tries to go middle of the lane up against Woods. Goes up, no good. Rebound by Woods. And the Eagles have the ball. Campbell will kick it up to Kyle. Across the timeline, left wing, down to Thiele. Down low to a cutting Woods. He'll stop, can't get it. And now a nice little jump floater by Woods. He'll knock it down over Crawl. Woods' first 2 points of the ball game extends the lead to 4. Thompson quickly back down, stop and pop, 6 feet. Up over the back of Kyle for the rebound, no foul. Now Leak has it, he'll stop, pop, no good. Lachlan knocked down by McGuire, no call. Thiele has the ball. Campbell across the timeline, right wing, he holds there. Now he hits Kyle right baseline. Woods, right block, he spins, nice little floater. Landry Woods, nice take. A little up and under there from Woods, extends the lead back to 6, 32-26 with 3:50 left in the third quarter. McGuire has it, right baseline, back up to Thompson. Thompson against Kyle, man-to-man defense for the Eagles. He'll drive in, right elbow, down to the right block, and kiss it up off the glass and good. And a quick timeout by Coach Harkless of the Glen Grizzlies, a 30-second timeout. Nice take by Thompson, cuts it back to 4, 32-28 with 3:37 left in the third quarter. And they'll start the 30-second timeout. A lot of action here early on in the third quarter. Matt Morrow, your residential mortgage expert. Borrow from Morrow. Our family, your future, our focus. For your mortgage needs, remember Matt Morrow. Borrow from Morrow. For more information, visit borrowfrommorrow.com. NMLS 464148. Georgetown Eagles broadcast coverage on SHN Sports is also made possible in part by Dr. Paul Berg, Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. The Eagles have some substitutions here after the timeout. Joseph Waring into the ball game, along with Aaron Bazell back on the floor for the first time since he got knocked in the nose earlier on. Number 10, Scarlett. Number 11, Marshall. Back in the game for the Grizzlies, along with Matthew Turner. Thiele gets the ball in the middle of the court, turns and takes off. Called for a travel. Another turnover on the Eagles. 3:33 left in the third quarter. Leak inbounds to Scarlett. He'll dribble across the timeline to the right wing. Gets it up top to Turner. Turner takes the handoffs. Left wing into the hands of Marshall. He'll dribble all the way in. A running floater. Air ball, no good. Battle for the rebound. Blocked by Waring. Leak went up. Blocked by Waring into the hands of Woods. And here come the Eagles. Back across the timeline. Campbell. Nice fake. Takes it all the way in. Kicks it to a cutting Thiele. Assist Campbell. Thiele. Out another 2. 6 in the quarter. Extends the lead back to 6. Grizzlies back across the timeline. 34-28. Eagles lead it with 2:55 left in the third quarter. Scarlett has it across the timeline. Left wing. Throws it to a cutting Henderson. Off his hand. Out of bounds. Turnover Grizzlies. And the Eagles will get the ball back. Leak, Scarlett, Marshall, Henderson, and Turner on the floor for the Grizzlies. Waring, Campbell, Woods, Thiele, and Bazell for your Eagles. Inbound in the backcourt to Campbell. He's pressured there by Leak. He'll dribble across the timeline. Gets in front of Leak. Down low to Woods. Off the glass. No good. Rebound. Aaron Bazell with a putback. And in 2 points. Extends the lead to 8. 36-28 for the Eagles at 2:35 left in the third quarter. Bazell right where he left off. Going to work on the boards and getting a putback off the Woods miss. Leak dribbles against Bazell. Right wing. Tries to dribble in. Cut off. Now to Scarlett, down to Matthew Turner at the elbow. He tries to spin, picks up the dribble, back to Henderson. He drives in right baseline, runs over Campbell. Oh, wow, what a foul call there on Garrett Campbell. They're going to call the block. He was standing on the right block the entire time, and Henderson out of control runs him over. And they'll call it on Garrett Campbell. That'll be his second personal foul, first team foul. And they're going to give him free throws. I'm not sure how that happens. He was not going up. He was trying to just drive the baseline. Never made a motion to shoot. Wow, what a call. Henderson to the free throw line. The first free throw is knocked down by Henderson. His first free throw opportunity of the night. Landry Woods gets a break as Jace Knight checks into the ballgame for the Eagles. Thompson back into the ballgame replacing Leak for the Grizzlies. Henderson readies at the free throw line. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Waring into the hands of Campbell. Pressure being applied. Three-quarter court pressure. Campbell skip pass right side to Waring. Back to Campbell. Across the timeline. Hits Thiele in the middle of the lane. Running floater up off the backboard. No good. But the foul. They're going to get it on number 33. That'll be Turner. That'll be his second personal. First, that'll be the second team foul for the Grizzlies. More importantly, Chance Thiele goes to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First free throw is nothing but net. 37-29. Eagles lead it by 8. 2:03 left in the third quarter. Thiele readies for the free throw on the way. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Thompson. He'll come up across the timeline right side into the hands of Marshall. Back to Thompson. Thompson will dribble top of the key left side to Scarlett. A 1-3-1 defense for the Eagles. Different look against this Grizzly offense. Thompson back to Scarlett on the left side. He's up top now, extended. Covered by Jace Knight. Pressured there near the midcourt stripe. He'll try to drive in, and he does. Runs a floater, blocked backside by Thiele into the hands of Marshall. His floater up, no good from 12 feet. Rebound by Bazell. And the Eagles have the ball with 1:25 left in the third quarter. And an 8-point lead, 37-29. Campbell has it up. Top of the key. Left side to Waring. Left baseline. Thiele thinks about the three. Goes down low to Bazell. Left block. He goes up, and he'll be fouled. And every time they blow the whistle on Turner, he is not happy. They're going to call it on number 11 for the Grizzlies. That's going to be on Marshall. That's his third personal foul, third team foul. But more importantly, Bazell to the free throw line for 2 free throws. His first opportunity of the night from the free throw line. The substitutions wait up at the score clock for the Grizzlies. Bazell fires the first one short off the front of the iron. No good. And now we have McGuire, Craw, and Leak coming back in for Scarlett, Marshall, and Turner on the Grizzly bench. So the 5 starters back at the timeline, free throw line. And the Grizzlies have the ball with 56 seconds left and a 5-point lead for the Eagles, 37-32. Thompson across the timeline. 1-3-1 defense. Thompson dribbles in. McGuire, right baseline, wide open three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Waring, he's going to push it. He hits a cutting Bazell. Bazell goes up. Layup from the right side, up and good. Extend it back to 7, quickly down. Try to do a skip pass down to Henderson, and Bazell knocks it out of bounds. Great job of getting back on defense after the layup. 7-point lead with 33 seconds left on the third quarter. Eagles lead at 39-32. Grizzlies inbound the ball. Leak has it, top of the key. Calls out the offense for Coach Harkless. Now gives it to Thompson. Thompson will come back up top. Look for the screen. Dribble in, top of the key, back to Leak. He loses the ball. It goes out of bounds off of Craw. And it's going to be a turnover for the Grizzlies. Eagles have the ball back with a 7-point lead. 39-32. 17.96 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas will inbound for the Eagles. Gets it into Waring. Waring pressured there. Back to Thomas. Thomas will dribble up against McGuire. Stop. Back to Waring. He's got to get it across the timeline. Does to Jay Snipe, middle of the court, 3-on-2. Fakes it now, dumps it to, oh, what a pass! Left-handed, kind of a over-the-shoulder pass to Bazell. Layup for Bazell. Shot at the buzzer by Thompson. Barely nicks the rim, and that's how we end it. 41-32, the Eagles lead it by 9. On a great assist from Jay Snipe to Aaron Bazell to hit the layup. What a pass by Knight. He goes in towards the left side of the rim and left-handed kind of over the shoulder to a cutting Bazell. Bazell ends the quarter with 6 points. And more importantly, the Eagles end the quarter with a 9-point lead. Fourth quarter coming up. Eagles lead at 41-32. All this tonight brought to you by Minuteman Press of Georgetown is your one-stop print shop. From business cards to signage and now turnkey mailing solutions for flyers, postcards, and bulk mailing and more. Minuteman Press Georgetown can help bring exposure to your business. For more information, visit mmPTX.com. Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. For all your automotive repair and maintenance needs, choose Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. As we focus on your vehicle's quality performance, we also focus on staying close and interacting with our community. Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair is the best of Georgetown and can be found online at georgetownautorepair.com or next to Mel's Lone Star Lanes in Georgetown. The Eagles come out of the huddle. Lachlan, Waring, Kyle, Knight, and Thomas to start the fourth quarter. Craw, Henderson, Leak, Thompson, and McGuire for the Grizzlies. Eagles have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Lachlan inbounds to Knight. He'll drive on Craw all the way to the left elbow. Spin, turn, floater, up off the back iron. No good. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be the Grizzlies. It's off of Cade Lachlan. Nice hustle by Lachlan there to try to save it back in bounds, but unable to do so. 7:51 left in the ball game. 9-point lead, 41-32. Eagles lead here in the fourth quarter. Leak up top to Thompson. He'll set the offense. The 1-3-1 still being played by the Eagles. Thompson dribbles to the right wing. He holds there, still dribbles. Now he'll hand it up to McGuire. McGuire will dribble back up top. Now Thompson right wing. Looking for cutters, but the zone defense cutting that out. Tries to force a pass down low to Craw. Batted away and stolen by Kyle. Eagles have the ball. Waring gets it across the timeline against McGuire. Dribbles to the left wing. He's knocked by Thompson. Gets the steal. Thompson drives in. The layup, no good. Thomas did absolutely nothing but ran with him. And the anticipation foul called there on Clay Thomas. That'll be his first personal. Second team foul against the Eagles here in the half. That'll send Thompson to the free throw line. That right there was what you could perfectly call an anticipation whistle. Thinking Thomas was going to foul Henderson. He just continued to run with him underneath the bucket and not even get close to Thompson. And the whistle called. Thompson knocks down the first free throw. And Clay Thomas will be replaced on the floor by Garrett Campbell. Thompson back to the free throw line. Second free throw, short off the rim, no good. Rebound, Dalton Kyle. He'll get it to Waring. Waring gets it up the sideline to Lachlan. All the way to the right block, drives in, knocks it down, and fouled. What a take by Cade Lachlan off the backboard, and good. Counted. It's going to be on number 24. That'll be Craw. And that's only his first personal, fourth team foul on the Grizzlies. Lachlan to the free throw line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. 43-33, Eagles lead by 10. Lachlan could make it 11. Free throw timeout as Knight got double teamed. Coach Canfield called a quick timeout. And what a good play there to save the possession. It's 6:39 left in the ball game. The Eagles lead it 44-33. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Enough time to thank our sponsors, Minutemen Press of Georgetown, Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair, Matthew Morrow, your residential mortgage expert, Borrow from Morrow, the Norbert Flores family, Dr. Paul Berg Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown, and Hey Y'all Healthy Bending. Does your company and school supply vending machines for your employees or students? Hey Y'all Healthy Bending, a Georgetown-based company, provides a healthier alternative to vending. Hey Y'all offers healthy and delicious snacks, drinks, and meals. Check out our website at heyyallbending.com. Hey Y'all Bending is a proud supporter of Georgetown ISD Athletics. Go Eagles. 6:39 left in the ball game. 11-point lead for the Eagles, 44-33. Eagles have the ball after the timeout. Kyle will inbound deep into the backcourt in the hands of Campbell. He'll dribble up against number 10. That'll be Scarlett. Gets it across the timeline. Kicks it now the right baseline to Kyle. Kyle dribbles there. Gets it to Jace Knight on the right block extended. Now he'll back it out. Kyle now left side of Lachlan. Left wing into the hands of Waring. Waring to a cutting Lachlan. Layup off the glass and good. What a take by Cade Lachlan. Great pass by Waring. And another 2 points and a 13-point lead. Quickly down, McGuire, right baseline. He'll fire a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Henderson to Leak. Now to Scarlett. Scarlett dribbles in. Tries to get it to Thompson, and he does. He drives into the right block. A little floater up off the rim. No good. Block out, but the rebound into the hands of Thompson. Thompson gets the putback, but not sure who the foul's on. The referee can't figure it out who he blew the whistle on. Count the bucket. And now he'll make it up and call it on Jace Knight. So the foul whistled against Jace Knight. His first personal, team third. As Waring gets a break and Aaron Bazell comes into the ball game. Thompson with a 2-point bucket, a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. He cut the lead back to 11, 46-35 at the 6:01 mark left in the ball game. Free throw barely chips the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Lachlan. He'll get it back to Campbell. Skip pass all the way down to Kyle, but picked off by Thompson. He forced that pass. And now the whistle on Kyle for the block. Kyle gets his first personal foul and the fourth team foul on the Eagles. Leak inbounds the ball to Thompson in the backcourt across the timeline. 46-35 Eagles by 11 with 5:50 left in the ball game. Leak has it left wing. He'll dribble up top, reset the offense against the 1-3-1 defense being applied by the Eagles. Leak has it right wing. He'll skip it backside to McGuire. He'll dribble across now, back to Leak right wing. He'll dribble in free throw line, left block all the way down, and the runner up and good off the backboard. And the foul called. Count the bucket, a foul on Lachlan. They'll call him for a hack. That'll be Lachlan's third personal, team fifth. And that sends Leak to the free throw line, his first two of the fourth quarter, and a chance at the 3-point play. Cuts the lead back to 9, 46-37. 5:31 left in the ball game. Leak readies for the free throw. It's on the way. Line drive, knocks it down. Cuts it to 8, 46-38. Eagles have the ball. Lachlan inbounds into the hands of Bazell. Pressure being applied. He'll dribble across. Stops now. He got to get rid of it. Hands it to Campbell. Whistle blown. The fans thought it was a turnover, but Coach Canfield called a timeout. Smart call there by Coach Canfield. That'll be a full timeout. So we'll take the full timeout here. Eagles maintain possession of the ball. They've got to work at getting that inbound against that pressure being applied by the Grizzlies. Matthew Morrow, your residential mortgage expert. Borrow from Morrow. Our family, your future, our focus. For your mortgage needs, remember Matt Morrow. Borrow from Morrow. For more information, visit borrowfrommorrow.com. NMLS number 464148. And the Norbert Flores family supports the Georgetown Eagles and gives a shout out to Cade, Aaron, and Landry. Go Eagles. Super appreciative of all the sponsors that make Georgetown Eagle basketball possible here on SHN Sports. We're in the Bi-District round. The Eagles facing off against the Glen Grizzlies here in Vista Ridge, campus of Vista Ridge High School in Cedar Park. 46-38. The Eagles lead it by 8. 5:24 left in the ball game. Woods, Teely, Kyle, Bazell, and Campbell on the floor for the Eagles. Bazell will inbound. Gets it to Teely. Teely covered there, man to man. Loses the ball as he dribbles behind his back. It's knocked out of his possession. McGuire gets it, but McGuire steps on the sideline. He's out of bounds. Turnover, Grizzlies. Teely went to crossover behind his back, dribbled off the back of his foot. The referee right on top of that as McGuire grabbed the ball and tried to take off, stepped on the sideline. The Eagles get the ball back. Kyle inbounds to Campbell. Campbell pushes it up against Scarlett, being covered there. Gets it across the timeline. Dalton Kyle has it left baseline, gets it to Woods. He'll curl in, middle of the lane, floater up, over the rim, and good. Landry Woods, great take there, first two of the fourth quarter. Quickly back down the Grizzlies. Up top, Leak has it. He'll fire the straight on three. Blocked by Bazell. He gets it back. Scarlett has it. He drives all the way in. A little runner off the glass, and good. Bazell will get it. Inbounded to Campbell. Scarlett, his first 2 points of the ball game. Cuts it back to 8, 48-40 with 4:35 left in the ball game. Campbell across the timeline. Teely, left wing. Up top to Campbell. He'll go right wing into the hands of Kyle. Kyle gets it to Bazell. Wide open right baseline is Teely. Fakes the three. Now he'll kick it back out to Kyle. Kyle covered by McGuire. He'll dribble into the left elbow. Doubled up, still by Henderson. And here come the Grizzlies. Kyle's going to be whistled for the foul as they battled for the ball. That'll be Dalton Kyle's second personal foul, 16th foul. And the Grizzlies will reset with the ball. They're begging for the intentional foul. Had a lot of hand checking going on as they were jockeying for position. 4:15 left in the ball game, an 8-point lead, 48-40. Eagles lead it. Leak has the ball, middle of the court, looking for the call from Coach Harkless. He'll hand it to Scarlett. Scarlett will dribble to the top. Eagles back in the man-to-man. Scarlett drives in, tries to the runner, gets it off the glass, and good. Scarlett with 4 quick points here in the fourth quarter. Cuts it to 6. Campbell dribbling against Scarlett. All over Campbell. No foul called. Gets across the timeline. Teely has it, top of the key against Thompson. He'll dribble, loses the ball, gets it back, and he gets it to Kyle. Kyle covered by McGuire. Back to Teely. He dribbles in. Campbell every time up the court. That'll be Scarlett's first personal foul. And the 15th foul for the Grizzlies. Dalton Kyle set to inbound for the Eagles. He'll go into the backcourt into the hands of Garrett Campbell. 3:05 left in the ballgame. 50-44. Eagles lead it by 6. Campbell across the timeline, right side, up top to Bazell. He'll dribble down to the left wing, curl back out. Teely, top of the wing. And now a foul as Thompson pushes off against Campbell as he was trying to set a screen. Thompson whistled for his second, 16th foul. So now both teams with 6 personal fouls, team fouls. That'll put everyone in the bonus on the next foul. Teely will inbound the ball for the Eagles. He'll go into the backcourt, into the hands of Campbell. And he's fouled there by Scarlett. Great job. And Scarlett, technical foul as he untucked his jersey, mad. So the personal foul on Scarlett, and that'll be the bonus, but then the technical foul on Scarlett as well. So we'll see what happens here. So the foul on Scarlett gives him his second. The technical will make his third. Technical on Scarlett. 17 fouls. So that sends Campbell to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. And off the bench for the Grizzlies will come number 12. That's going to be Brett Hayden, the 5'8 senior. He'll check in after the first set of free throws. As Campbell goes to the free throw line. First free throw on the way, knocks it down. (51-44), Eagles by 7, 2:55 left in the ball game. Second free throw, no good. And now the technical free throws will be shot by Dalton Kyle. Kyle goes to the free throw line. First free throw on the way. And knocked down, nothing but net for Kyle. An 8-point lead now, 52-44 for the Eagles. As Hayden checks in, replacing Scarlett for the Grizzlies. Second free throw from Kyle, nothing but net. Knocks down both technicals and extends the lead to 9, 53-44. McGuire, Hayden, Leak, Thompson, and Henderson for the Grizzlies. Inbound, Thiele has it on the left sideline. He dribbles, now up top to Campbell. Reset, he's covered by Hayden. He'll dribble in, now back it out. And now back in and back out as Campbell forcing Hayden to cover. Hits a cutting Kyle, now hits Woods. His ball knocked away, jump ball. Whistle between Leak and Woods, and that's going to go to the Grizzlies. Good job of Woods to fight for that after Leak knocked away the pass. Woods recovers. So 2:39 left in the ball game. 9-point lead for the Eagles. McGuire, right wing. He'll stop, pop the free three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Timeout by Coach Harkless. McGuire with his second three-pointer of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 6, 53-47 with 2:32 left in the ball game. Tonight's Georgetown Eagle basketball playoff game is brought to you by Minuteman Press Georgetown. Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair. Matthew Morrow, your residential mortgage expert. Borrow from Morrow. Hey y'all, Healthy Bending. Norbert Flores family, and Dr. Paul Berg, family and sports medicine in Georgetown. The Eagles coming off the bench will have Campbell, Bazell, Thiele, Kyle, and Woods on the floor. The Grizzlies will have McGuire, Leak, Thompson, Henderson, and Hayden when they break the huddle. Both crowds getting into it. Just over 2 minutes left in the ball game here in this bi-district battle on the campus of Vista Ridge High School. 2:32 left in the ball game. 53-47. The Eagles lead by 6. Campbell has the inbound pass. Dribbles all the way across the timeline. Hits Thiele. Thiele up top to Woods at the free throw line. Down low, Bazell. And he gets the layup off the rim. Off the backboard is good. Extend the lead. Quickly back down. Thompson hands it to McGuire. Top of the key, he dribbles there. Now to Hayden, right wing. He'll dribble all the way in, down low into the hands of Henderson. Foul called. I'm not sure what they called. Not sure who they called the foul on. I have no idea. Who did they call it on? So they call the foul on Dalton Kyle, his third, and that'll be the bonus. Now for the Grizzlies as Cade Lachlan checks in, along with Marshall for the Grizzlies. So they check in Marshall to shoot the free throws for a cramping Henderson as he was fouled. Woods comes out of the ball game. Kyle, Bazell, Lachlan, Thiele, and Campbell on the floor. Marshall's first free throw up, no good. And a foul called on number 5. That'll be on Thompson, his third personal foul. He went over the back of Lachlan, I believe it was. 8th team foul. And now the free throws, 1 and 1. That'll be on Garrett Campbell. So Thompson whistled for the foul. That'll be Thompson's third personal, and that'll send Garrett Campbell to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 in the half, 3 for 4 in the ball game. And he'll go to the line for the 1 and 1. 55-47. Eagles lead it. Campbell's first free throw rattles it in. And he'll get the bonus free throw. 56-47. Eagles lead it by 9 with 2:08 left in the ball game. And a 9-point lead. Joseph Waring will check in, replacing Landry Woods. So you'll have Bazell, Waring, Campbell, Thiele, and Lachlan for the Eagles. Campbell fires a second free throw. Knocks it down. Extends the lead to 10 now. 57-47. Thompson across the timeline. Center of the court. Drives all the way in. A floater. Tips off the rim. No good. But he's fouled in the act of shooting. We'll see who they call that one on. Be whistled on Cade Lachlan. That'll be Lachlan's fourth personal foul. Eighth team foul. And that sends Thompson to the free throw line for the two free throws. His first free throw on the way. Short off the front of the rim. No good. That'll bring Dalton Kyle off the bench for Joseph Waring. And that'll bring Craw back into the game, replacing Marshall. Thompson still has one free throw to come. 1 for 4 in the half. 2 for 5 on the ball game. That free throw on the way, no good. Rattled in and out. Into the hands of Dalton Kyle. Bizzell has the ball. He'll dribble up. He'll get it across the timeline, covered by Leak. He stops, kicks it back out to Lachlan. Back to Campbell, top of the key, covered by Hayden. 1 minute, 50 seconds left in the ball game. Campbell will drive, kick it out to Thiele. Right wing, Thiele dribbles in, kicks it out to Lachlan, top of the key. Reset the offense, covered by Thompson. Now Lachlan dribbles into the hands of Campbell. Campbell, and wow, how do they not call that on Thompson? He stuck out a foot and tried to trip Lachlan, or Campbell, but they called it on 12, Hayden. So that'll be Hayden's first personal foul. And the 19th foul on the Grizzlies. Crawl takes a seat for the Grizzlies as McGuire checks back in. Campbell to the free throw line for the 1-on-1 again. First free throw on the way, nothing but net for Campbell. He'll get the bonus free throw. He extends the lead to 11, 58-47 with a minute 36 left in the ball game. Campbell fires away and he knocks down the free throw. 5 for 6 in the quarter, 12-point lead. Leak drives all the way down, throws up a runner, no good. Bizzell with the rebound. He'll try to kick it out. He's bottled up by Henderson, and they'll finally call the foul on Henderson. That'll be his second personal and the 10th team foul. And that'll send Bizzell to the free throw line for 2 free throws. The double bonus now the rest of the way for the Eagles. As Bizzell walks down, 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the ball game. The Eagles lead it by 12, 59-47. 4 Eagle defenders fall back as Bizzell is the lone man in the free throw area. First free throw on the way for Bizzell. Off the back of the iron, no good. He'll get the second free throw. You have Lachlan, Campbell, Bizzell, Waring, and Thiele on the court for the Eagles. McGuire, Thompson, Henderson, Lake, and Hayden for the Eagles. Thompson down, stop, pop the three-pointer, and it finally rattles around and in. And Coach Harkless will call the timeout. Thompson got the kind roll there on the three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 9, 59-50 with a minute 16 left in the ball game. Hey, y'all, Healthy Bending. Does your company or school supply vending machines for your employees and or students? Hey, y'all, Healthy Bending, a Georgetown-based company, provides a healthier alternative to vending. Hey, y'all offers healthy and delicious snacks, drinks, and meals. Check out our website at heyyallbending.com. Hey, Y'all Bending is a proud sponsor of Georgetown ISD Athletics.
Don't miss the UIL Boys Basketball State Tournament, March 12th through 14th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org.
And we're ready for the last minute and 16 seconds of the ball game. The Eagles lead it by 9, 59-50. Lachlan goes to inbound, gets it in the hands of Kyle. Back to Lachlan. Now to Thiele. Thiele holds there, and he'll be fouled by Hayden. That'll send Thiele to the line for 2 free throws. Hayden's second personal foul. Eagles in the double bonus the rest of the way. And Thiele will get 2 free throws. McGuire, Hayden, Henderson, Leak, and Thompson on the court for the Grizzlies as Thiele knocks down the first free throw. Extends the lead to 10, 60-50 with 1:12 left in the ball game. Waring in for Dalton Kyle. Hayden tries to sneak back deep, but Lachlan picks it up and falls back. Thiele knocks down the free throw, extends the lead to 11, 61-50. Eagles lead it. Leak has the ball, gets across the timeline. He backs it out. Now he's going to drive in. Drives on Bizzell, kicks it out to McGuire. He tries to force up a 3, back to Leak. Leak will drive all the way in. A little floater, 10 feet. Off the rim, no good. But a foul on Thiele. That'll be Thiele's second personal. 9th team foul for the Eagles. That'll send Leak to the free throw line for 2 free throws on the shot. 61-50, 59.82 seconds left in the ball game. Leak fires the first free throw, knocks that one down, cuts it to a 10-point lead. (61-51). Waring checks out of the ball game. Dalton Kyle checks in. Leak readies, free throw on the way, and he knocks that one down as well. Now to a 9-point lead, 61-52. Campbell inbound. Lachlan back to Campbell. Campbell looks to try to get it across. Now skip pass all the way to Dalton Kyle. Back to Lachlan. Gets it across the timeline. He'll be fouled there. They call the foul on number 12, Hayden. Hayden with 3 personal fouls. And Lachlan back to the free throw line. 1 for 2 on the night. He'll get 2 free throws here in the double bonus. 50.39 seconds left in the ball game. And a 10-point lead, a 9-point lead, 61-52. Lachlan, nothing but net on that free throw. And Waring and Kyle switch spots. Offense for defenses. Waring comes on. The 10-point lead, 62-52. Lachlan readies at the free throw line, fires away, and knocks that one down as well. 11-point lead now, 63-53 for the Eagles. Ball inbounded, Thompson gets it, picks it up, runs across the timeline, kicks it to McGuire. 3-pointer blocked by Bizzell into the hands of Thompson. He'll force a 3-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound Bizzell, kicks it out to Waring. Now to Campbell. Campbell will push it. Skip pass into the hands of Lachlan. Lachlan will pull it out. And Lachlan turns, spins, nothing called. He'll get it in the hands of Thiele. And now Thiele fouled by Hayden. So Hayden whistled for the foul, but now an official stops the game, and a fan being kicked out of the gymnasium. Thiele goes to the free throw line as he drew the foul from Hayden. Thiele 3 for 4 from the free throw line so far tonight. 11-point lead, 63-32 with 30.43 seconds left in the ballgame. Thiele knocks down the first free throw. Now a 12-point lead, 64-52. The Eagles looking to advance to the area round with the victory. Thiele fires the free throw, and he rattles that one home as well. 13-point lead now, 65-52. Leak will get the inbound. Dribble across the timeline. He tries to force it in. Now a floater from the right elbow. Throws it up. No good. Rebound Thiele. Thiele will have the ball. Get it to Lachlan. Lachlan will hold. He'll back it up. Now to Campbell. Campbell skips it up to Thiele. Gets it on the right wing into the hands of Waring. And Waring will dribble out the time. No more fouls being called by Coach Harkless. Thiele has the ball. He'll dribble it out. 5 seconds left in the ball game. Lachlan has it. 3, 2, 1. And ball game. Your Eagles win it 65-52. The by-district champions over the Glen Grizzlies here at Vista Ridge High School. What a ball game. We'll take a quick timeout, get some totals for you, and close it out here on the road as we prepare for the next round for Georgetown Eagle basketball. Back on SHN Sports coverage of Georgetown Eagle basketball, where your Eagles are victorious 65-52 over the Glen Grizzlies here at Vista Ridge High School. Now the question is, where will the Eagles play next? They will face the winner of Huntsville and Waller, who play tonight at 7 o'clock as well. So we'll stand by for that. Look for more updates on SHN Sports, as I'm sure we will be on the road with the Eagles for the area round of the UIL playoffs. More importantly, what a ball game for your Eagles. We'll close it out for the Glen Grizzlies first. Turner had 2 points. Craw had 2 points. Scarlett had 4. Henderson had 5. McGuire with 6. 15 for Thompson, and Leak led the team for the Grizzlies with 18 points for their 52. For your Georgetown Eagles, 3 points for Joseph Waring, 6 points for Landry Woods, 9 points for Garrett Campbell, 11 points for Cade Lachlan, 12 points for Aaron Bazell, and 17 points for Chance Teeley. So 11 for Lachlan, 9 for Campbell, 17 for Teeley, 7 for Kyle, 6 for Woods, 12 for Bazell, and 3 for Joseph Waring for 65 points. 65-52, the Eagles are victorious. Before we leave, we've got to give you one more shout out to our sponsors tonight. Minutemen Press Georgetown, Georgetown Interstate Transmission and Auto Repair, Matt Morrow, your residential mortgage expert, Borrow from Morrow, Norbert Flores Family, and Dr. Paul Berg, Family and Sports Medicine in Georgetown. And we're especially thankful for Hey Y'all Healthy Bending. Does your company or school supply bending machines for your employees and our students? Hey Y'all Healthy Bending, a Georgetown-based company, provides a healthier alternative to bending. Hey Y'all offers healthy and delicious snacks, drinks, and meals. Check out our website at heyyallbending.com. Hey Y'all Bending is proud supporter of Georgetown ISD basketball and sports. On the road tonight at Vista Ridge High School, your Georgetown Eagles are victorious, 65-52. They advance on to the area round of the UIL playoffs. Stay tuned to SHN Sports. Follow Georgetown Twitter, different accounts, and find out where the Eagles will be playing. I would assume they're going to be playing on Friday night somewhere on the road, and hopefully we'll be bringing it to you here live on Georgetown favorite sports radio station, SHNSports.com. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Nathan Hipp running the board, I'm Wally Harmon. Thanks for listening to Georgetown Eagle basketball here on SHN Sports.